So here's another client, and we'll just blow up their MRI images, and you can see, again, mostly white. And then this image here, followed up later, you can see that they reduced their visceral fat, and they now have more bigger muscles, and their abdomen, you know, that's enlarged in this image right here, is now become much flatter, and that time period is just 5 months. They did that, and this person is in their 60s, and 63 actually, and they were infertile. So they were married and they had no kids. Suddenly now they become fertile and they get their wife pregnant, you know, by getting rid of that visceral fat. So fertility, if you're struggling today and you're an infertile couple and you want to improve your chances of fertility, get rid of visceral fat. And visceral fat as an impedance on fertility. Nature doesn't want you to reproduce. If you got this bad biomarker inside of you that connotes and portends, you're not going to be on planet Terra very long to take care of those kids. So reproduction becomes very much a difficult task to attain, because species doesn't want you to birth children and then disappear. So get your visceral fat out and you'll improve your fertility. So this is another example you can take a look at in abdominal scans. Two social media influencers, one of whom is me, and the other one I won't share, but you can see this abdomen has this arc here. So you can look at your pants. This curve here tells you, you know, what's going on. So it's an anterior pier. So you can use your photographs of where you're at. And you'll find younger guys will have this kind of a flat abdomen here. And older guys, as visceral fat starts accumulating, will have this protuberance of their abdomen. So you can see what's happening with your waistline of your pants, and the arc that's created by those pants, shorts, give you an indice of probably how much visceral fat you have in. Well, let's look at this interesting abdomen here. We talked about this one earlier before the show got started. I think it's worth exposing. This is a slice through the abdomen up and down. So this is the back, the person's back, their buttocks, their abdomen, and we can see their internal organs sliced through their abdomen. So their abdomen, look how flat that abdomen is. There's no bulge pushing out. There's no bulge. And if you look at a slice of that abdomen in that MRI image, we can see that there's no visceral fat in there. It's all dark. In fact, this is one of the single best abdominal scans I have ever seen in a human being. And what's remarkable is, let's take a look at that individual. Look at that person's body, but look at their hair. This is a 59-year-old social influencer on Instagram. If you want to follow her, her name is Carolyn LeBouchere, woman of 59. She's elegant, she's beautiful. It's because she's healthy. And the reason she's healthy is because she adopted a low carbohydrate diet. Now, I know there are a lot of people probably listening that think carbohydrates are good, but I will tell you, as a man afflicted with a passion to optimize human beings, I have studied all matters of eating and lifestyles. And the ones that have cut out carbohydrates the most and for the longest period of time have an advantage over those that continue to consume carbohydrates, particularly in large numbers.